Is there actually a way that your athlete can eat fast food optimally? We all know that most teen athletes are going to hit the drive-thru a few times per week on a good week, maybe more than that on an off week. So the question is, how can they make the best choices that fuel them for their sport when going through the drive-thru? Stay tuned and I'm going to tell you the best food choices for your athlete at Chipotle and Wendy's. If you and your kids lead a hectic, busy life, you are in the right place here today. I'm not going to by any means suggest that eating fast food is optimal for anyone, much less athletes. But the reality is that our fast-paced lives call for it at times. I'm committed that my programs give you formulas, systems, and routines with food at home that significantly limit your reliance on fast food. However, during those times when your athlete does turn to fast food, here are some of the better choices that they can make. Let's start with Chipotle. That's always a big one for teens. Even though athletes need carbohydrate, ditching the giant tortilla at Chipotle is the first suggestion I'm going to make. And I would suggest to go with a bowl instead. The Chipotle tortilla is a processed form of carbohydrate, and if you've listened to any of my videos before, you know that I'm all about those whole foods, not the processed ones. So instead, opt for the rice and beans as your carbohydrate source, and get extra if you are either looking to gain mass or are burning excessive amounts of food as an endurance athlete does. I don't get real picky with athletes about choosing white rice or brown. The difference is pretty negligible as long as you're getting some vegetables with it. So go with your favorite on this one, and that's the same with the beans. Next, choose your protein. I'd stick with an animal protein here. Today's video is not about vegetarianism and why I think it's not the best choice for young developing athletes, but I definitely skip the soy meat option at Chipotle. Next, add some vegetables, salsa, and guacamole. I go easy on the dairy-based add-ons like cheese and sour cream. These types of foods can be mucus forming in the body for most people, so you be the judge on that. But if you are congested regularly or have skin issues, taking it easy on the dairy will make a big difference for you. Here's how an optimal Chipotle bowl could look. Moving on now to Wendy's, another favorite of teen athletes. Hands down, the best menu item for a teen athlete at Wendy's is the grilled chicken sandwich. Couple that with a baked potato and your athlete should get a prize for their great fueling choices. I go easy once again with the sour cream on the potato, and I'd add a side salad to get a little veg in that order. The chili at Wendy's is also a solid side order for a teen, but just to be sure to get a bit more protein and carbohydrate with that, meaning a small chili along with a grilled chicken and potato would be about right for an athlete who's blowing through calories. Might be a bit much for an athlete looking to get leaner, so just ditch the added chili if that's your athlete's situation. And while you can probably guess, I'm not a huge fan of the good old Frosty at Wendy's, and it's definitely not optimal for athlete fueling, but if your athlete just has to get one, tell them to order the junior size Frosty. It's still got way too much sugar, junk sugar in particular, in it for my liking. However, it's much better than the larger sizes that I see most kids getting. Okay, so just to wrap up our optimal drive-thru options for athletes, get the bowl versus the wrap at Chipotle, the grilled chicken sandwich versus the fried chicken sandwich at Wendy's, and don't forget to stick with water for your drinks at both. All that added sugar in soda and lemonade are hindrances to optimal performance. So let us know below what your athlete eats at the drive-thru. We'd love to know. And please be sure to give this video a like if you found it helpful.